Most people think Big Ben is just a clock, a tall tower, a famous bell, a postcard image of London. Tourists take photos, buses pass by, time moves on. But Big Ben is not just a way to tell time. It is a witness, a survivor, and for over 160 years it has quietly measured the rise and fall of an empire. To understand Big Ben, you have to stop looking at the clock and start listening to its story. Big Ben stands beside the Palace of Westminster, the heart of British political power. Kings ruled nearby, prime ministers argued below. Laws that shaped half the world were debated within its shadow. This was not accidental. The tower was designed to stand as a symbol of stability. While governments change, while wars begin and end, while empires expand and collapse, the clock keeps ticking. It reminds those in power that time is always watching them. Here is the first secret. Big Ben is not the tower. The tower's real name is Elizabeth Tower, named in 2012 to honor Queen Elizabeth II. Big Ben is actually the Great Bell inside the tower. A bell so massive it weighs over 13 tons. Its deep, steady sound was designed to travel across London, not for beauty, but for authority. When Big Ben rings, the city listens. Big Ben exists because of disaster. In 1834, a massive fire destroyed most of the old Palace of Westminster. Flames lit up the night sky. Centuries of history burned to ash. But Britain didn't rebuild quietly. Instead, it chose to rebuild bigger, stronger, and louder. The new clock tower would symbolize rebirth, a nation rising from destruction with confidence and control. Big Ben was meant to say, "We are still here." Victorian engineers wanted perfection. Big Ben's clock had to be accurate, reliable, louder than any other bell visible through fog, rain, and darkness, and they achieved it. For decades, Big Ben was considered the most accurate public clock in the world. Even today, it keeps time using a surprisingly simple method. Old British pennies are added or removed from the pendulum. One coin can change time by fractions of a second. History balanced by copper. During World War II, London burned again. Bombs fell, buildings collapsed, entire streets disappeared. But Big Ben survived. When people heard its chime on the radio, they knew London still stood. The sound became a message of resistance. As long as Big Ben rang, Britain had not fallen. For soldiers overseas, its chime meant home still existed. Big Ben has not always rung. When it falls silent, the world notices. It stopped for repairs. It paused during mourning. It quieted during national grief. And each silence felt unsettling, because when Big Ben stops, it feels like time itself has paused. Big Ben is not impressive because it is tall. It is impressive because it endured. It endured fires, wars, political chaos, technological revolutions. It watched horses turn into cars, candles turn into electricity, empires turn into history, and still, it ticks. Big Ben is more than a clock tower. It is a symbol of order and chaos, a reminder that power is temporary, a heartbeat for a city, a voice that marks moments the world remembers. Every chime carries history. Every tick carries memory. And long after today becomes yesterday, Big Ben will still be there, counting time while the world changes around it.